The biggest lessons I've learned in my life are here. Through different stories and topics, I'm going to inspire and motivate you to reach your success and your dreams. I'm so grateful that you're here with me on Journey to Success. So, let's enjoy my next episode together. Did you know that the average person spends over 2 hours a day on distractions like social media and unnecessary tasks? So, if you do the math, right, we're talking about 30 full days a year, an entire month wasted on things that don't really matter to you. So, imagine what we could achieve if we redirected that time towards our goals. Today, guys, we will explore how misplaced focus is holding many of us back and how we can start focusing on what truly matters. Hi, guys, my name is Fabio from Journey to Success, and welcome. Welcome here um, in this class where we learn how to achieve our dreams, our goals, to become a better person, to become better people, and in a way to unlock our true self. And have you ever felt like you're working hard but not really getting anywhere? Do you know that feeling? Like your to do list keeps growing, but the things that matter most stay untouched. Well, you are not alone. We live in a world full of distractions: emails, notifications, endless scrolling, notification again, endless scrolling, notifications again. So it's no wonder so many of us focus on the wrong things, all right? Especially now with this social media era. But here's the problem: when we give our attention to what doesn't matter, we, let's say, lose the energy and time that actually we need to invest in what does, in what really matters. So, in this episode, we're going to uncover why misplaced focus is such a common struggle and how it can affect every part of our lives. Then we'll dive into ways to break free and take control of our attention. But as always, guys, before to go forward, please subscribe so I know this is the right direction to drive you, to guide you, to lead you towards your journey to success. Let's start. Let's start with this new beautiful episode. So, by looking at what happens when we focus on the wrong things, okay? So, first, there is a stress and burnout. Have you ever worked hard on something only to realize it didn't matter in the long run? Do you know that feeling? It feels draining, you know what I mean? And that's because we're putting energy into tasks or goals that don't align with what we truly value. So this is the first one. So stress and burnout can literally drain your energy. Okay. Next, there is the issue of missed opportunities. So when we are too busy chasing every little task or goal, we might overlook the big ones. For example, spending hours perfecting a presentation might mean missing out on an opportunity to network with someone who could help your career. Okay. And I'm talking also from my personal experience. Sometimes uh, I'm too much precise. I'm trying to be too much perfect on what I do. And I spend too much energy on something that no one would look at, And so it's important to prioritize and target better your energy in a way to redirect better your focus. Okay. Finally, there is the emotional toll. So when our focus is scattered, we often feel frustrated, first of all, and especially unfulfilled. It's like running a race on a spin, all right? Running a race on a stationary bike. So you are working hard, but stay in the same place so you don't go anywhere. So the truth is, misplaced focus impacts our work, our relationships, and even our personal happiness. So, how do we fix this? How can we fix this? Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about it. So, misplaced focus can show up in many parts of our lives. Let's break it down. The first one is the work, all right? So many of us spend too much time on urgent tasks rather than important ones. Urgent tasks like replying to emails or fixing small problems feel productive, but they often distract us from bigger goals. So, for example, imagine spending hours just to organize files where you could have been working on a project that could advance your career, you know? So it's important, as I said before, guys, it's important to prioritize your tasks in a way to redirect better your energy, your focus on something towards something that truly matters. Then we have relationships. So in relationships, misplaced focus often means giving time to the wrong people. Have you ever spent hours trying to please someone who doesn't value your effort? How many times happens? Hmm? So, meanwhile, the people who truly care about you, like your family, close friends, get less of your attention. So that's not good. So it's important to prioritize, the right relationships in a way to get the right energy, in a way to go forward also with your goal. Hmm? So it's important to choose the right people around you. Personal goals, number three. So when it comes to personal goals, distractions are everywhere. Okay. For instance, we might focus on looking busy rather than making real progress. So this could mean spending hours researching how to start a business instead of actually taking the first step, instead of actually, plan the real step. So, what can we do about it? The key is learning to prioritize, as always. So, here are some practical strategies that I like to highlight in this case. The 80-20 rule. Love it. So, the 80-20 rule is about focusing on the 20% of tasks that bring 80% of results. Most of the times, what we do so much. So, we put the wrong effort and the wrong energy on something that we think truly matters. So in that case, we dedicate so much time, so much energy, but then in the end, we get only 20% results, right? So it's important in this case, be smarter, try to understand clearly the next step, a step that can gives you the right energy to go forward and to make the next steps impactful. Okay. Then we have the time blocking. So dedicate specific times to important tasks and stick to them. And third, say no. How much important is to say no? Sometimes the best way to protect your focus is by turning down tasks that don't align with your goals. Okay. So these strategies can help us take back control of our focus and make meaningful progress in all areas of life. Now we have another important thing that I would like to talk about it. There is something important, very important for me that I've learned about focus. So focus is not just about doing more; it's about doing the right thing. So right, think about what we said before, the 80-20 rule. All right, so you can pick up something. You know what? I'm gonna make a real example to you. You can, let's say, engage on Instagram, hoping to grow your audience. So you engage, you talk with the people, you put a like, maybe you do some follow and follow, some hacking strategy, and you try your best to grow your audience, right? But then you feel overwhelmed because you know deeply that it's not the right way to go forward. In fact, yes, probably you're going to earn some followers, but not as much as you wished. And then somehow you are so drained that you decide to put a break on it. Okay. If you choose to work on a content and you, let's say that you are very sure about the content, you like the content, and then what you're going to do, you are going to boost the post. I promise you guys that with a 5 or 10 year on Facebook ads, you are going to get more engagement, more likes than staying for, let's say, 2 days engaging with the people, all right? So in the first case, you work so hard for just few followers, but in the second case, like explained, you work smartly to get maybe 2-3 times the engagement that you expect before. All right. Now I have something else for you. Think about this quote from Steve Jobs. So focus is about saying no to the 100 other good ideas that are there, right? So you have to pick carefully the right one, the right idea. So this idea changed my perspective completely, guys, because it's true. It's important to pick up the right idea, the right topic, the right concept in a way to go forward, be more targeted with your things, and reach your goal, your success because of it. I realize that focus is not just about working harder anyway, it's about working smarter. I know you hear this phrase more often, but it's true. It's about aligning your actions with your values and goals. So start by asking yourself, what truly matters to me? Write it down and use it as guide whenever you feel distracted or overwhelmed. Another powerful strategy is visualization. So picture your ideal life, your career, relationships, health. So then ask yourself, what should I focus on today to bring me closer to that vision? Hmm? These are good strategies to level up. So let's recap a little bit. Misplaced focus leads to stress. We know that. Missed opportunities and frustration. But by understanding where we are misallocating our attention, whether it's a work, relationship, or with personal goals, we can start to make real changes. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making small, intentional shifts in where we invest our time and energy. Focus on what matters most, guys, and you will be amazed at the progress you can make. Now, I would love to hear from you. What is one area of your life where you feel like your focus is off? Share your thoughts in the comments, or there is the number. Then you can just message me directly if you like it. If this episode helped you, please share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Your support means everything to me. And while I would love for you, to follow Journey to Success, what's even more important is that you take today's message and apply in your life. Thank you for spending this time with me. And remember, success starts with focusing on what truly matters. Cheers. Wow, can you believe it? Here we are at the end of the episode. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sticking around, guys. If you enjoyed what you heard, I would really appreciate if you could take a moment to share this episode with someone who could benefit from it. Thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to catch you in the next episode. Cheers.